Hi everybody, you're in Deb's kitchen again today, and we're going to bake some cookies. Actually, we're not going to bake, we're going to make some cookies, and they are called Avalanche Cookies. I discovered this recipe just a few years ago, and they've become a top favorite of me and William too. Very easy to make, very few ingredients, and they're absolutely delicious, so I'm going to make those today. They are not specifically for Christmas really, they're an anytime type cookie, but I basically make them at Christmas time because I don't bake many other cookies. So anyway, what we're going to start with is you have a pound of white chocolate. Now I have used almond bark, Brock's almond bark, that's just as good. I've also used vanilla flavored white Ghirardelli chocolate. That's very good also. Okay, and today I've got Brock's in there. And then you use half a cup of peanut butter, and I'm using Peter Pan, it doesn't matter what brand, just whipped creamy whatever, peanut butter, and half a cup of that. And 2 cups of Rice Krispies. And it says about 1/4 of a cup of semi-sweet chocolate morsels. I've got the mini ones here, so I may be adding a little bit more to my cookies at the end. I just chose the mini morsels this time around for some reason, to be different, I guess. So I'm going to start with melting the white chocolate and the peanut butter together. And you can either do it in a double boiler or in a microwave. And I've always done it in a microwave. Faster, easier, that's what I do. We can start, while that's melting, we can start with just putting the cereal in my mixing bowl here, and the marshmallows as well. And actually, yes, I tweak my recipes, so I may add more marshmallows, I may add more semi-sweet morsels as well in the making of the cookies. It just, I think they give you the measurements in this case as a guide to go by. This is what you start with. If you want to add more, it's not going to, ruin the cookie by any means. So this is what I do. You move this stuff out of the way so I have room to work. That's later. I'm just waiting for the chocolate and the peanut butter to melt. Let me check it. We'll get that going again. I can already tell I want some more marshmallows. So we'll just, these are nice and fresh marshmallows too. That's probably about, a good 1.5 cups. We'll go with that. Yeah, that's looking good. I'll show you the mixture when I'm all done mixing things up, because all you do, you mix up the ingredients in the bowl, you take your tablespoon and you form your cookies, put it on a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it, and put them in the refrigerator, and they form that way. But I'm going to take my rings off right now. I meant to do that earlier because I'll be working with my hands, and I'm going to wash my hands. It doesn't take long to do these cookies. It's just melting the chocolate and the peanut butter together, really mixing it, and that's about it. And then waiting for the cookies to set up in the refrigerator. Let me check everything is looking pretty smooth. I'm going to just mix it up here, because everything is really nice and hot. Yeah, really hot. Some of the lumps out of the white chocolate here as it melts into the peanut butter. Now I'll try and show you what I've got here. Okay, so what I have is this, and I'm pouring it into the Rice Krispies and the marshmallows. And then you just mix it all together. This is basically your cookie batter, if you want to call it that. It's the ingredients of your batter. It's the ingredients of your cookies, the main ingredients. That is your cookie batter, if you want to call it that. It's your cookie mix. Okay, so I'm going to, by tablespoon, get this scooped out and on the cookie sheet, and then put in the refrigerator. And I do put them on parchment paper on my cookie sheet. Okay, tablespoon. And usually I put a nice heaping tablespoonful. Okay, the mixture is nice and warm, so be careful. It's not overly hot, but it is warm. And of course, this does not spread. It just sets in the refrigerator and molds together. And you can see why I take my rings off, because my hand gets awfully icky. But my hand is clean, or was clean before I started. Honest, it was. I'll put that one there. Almost forgot my chocolate chips. You just put however many chocolate chip morsels you want to put on the top of each cookie. It doesn't matter. Or don't put any if you don't like them. Or try butterscotch even, a different flavor. I don't know which is better to work with, the mini morsels or just the regular size. I guess we'll see after I finish this and just see how it goes. Okay, let me bring the camera around and show you what I've got to put in the refrigerators first off. This is the first sheet of cookies. But as you can see, I've just generously put the, the chocolate chips on it. I'm going to stick this sheet into my refrigerator and let it set up. And I'm going to start the second sheet, which won't be quite as full as this one, I don't think. But I'll get that one going too. And I think I see a hole here I'm going to put another cookie in before I put it in the fridge. But I'll be back to you when I finish the second sheet. I didn't have a lot of cookie mixture left, so I have a really small cooking sheet here. Before I put the cookie sheet of cookies into the refrigerator, I cover it with saran wrap as well. So the first one was covered. I just prefer to cover them. You don't have to, I guess, but I do prefer to cover. So I'm going to cover this little sheet and stick it in the fridge and wait a couple of hours before my cookies are done. I'll let you take a look at it, but they look pretty similar to what they are now, okay? I can just break them apart. All right, hope you're all having a great day out there. It's another dreary, very sunless, kind of rainy afternoon here. It's been that way all day, really. That's our winter. It's not that cold, though, so that's one good thing. And we do need the rain. That's another good thing. Hope you're all having a great day. Take care. We'll be talking again real soon, but bye for now.